what's the latest in terms of the monetization of Tinder? What are you seeing in terms of the trend of the paid product and things of that nature?
Look, it gives our users a ton of value, and we're constantly innovating, and we're expanding on the offering, which is attracting a broader set of our users. So it's doing well. We're happy.
Okay, and then there's been talk about you branching into the non-dating space as well, kind of like a professional element or a friends meeting element. Is that piece out, or is that just speculation?
It's speculation, but like as a company, we think about social introductions as a whole, right? And we're focused on romance right now as like a category, but you could sort of see how Tinder could be used, or the technology could be leveraged for other categories that it makes sense. And there's a lot of reasons you want to meet someone. You know, romance or a date is just one reason. But we might make some steps, and Tinder Social is like the sort of the first, I think, entryway into something that's a little broader than dating. Because with Tinder Social, you just get connected to people who are going out tonight, and there's no inherent context other than you're on Tinder. But and we see a lot of people using it to plan their night, make friends, and whatnot.
How much do you see people using it as like a form of media? Like before we came on, you and I were talking about my experience at BuzzFeed. You launched this kind of very cool partnership with Spotify last week. Is there a use case for Tinder where it's something people go to just almost like the way they consume content? Can you get to that place?
Well, I think every major platform at Tinder's scale, you know, any platform that's had an engaged sort of daily audience has gone into content for some reason, particularly because it allows you to attract media dollars or advertising dollars. Right. In our case, we have that large engaged audience, but what we're offering is something that I think is a bit more tangible than entertainment. It's that there's like a clear value proposition, which is a date, and you get to meet someone, and that's something people I think fundamentally are more willing to pay for. Versus content has always been free, but we've thought about content in the past, and it wasn't something that we decided to do, and it's not strategically something we're planning on doing anytime.
Yeah, I mean, I was almost wondering if the act of using Tinder at times becomes almost an engagement with content, because you wonder, sometimes people are just looking through Tinder.
Yep. Sometimes
they're looking for a date. Sometimes they're just using Tinder. You know.
Well, Tinder's fun. I mean, it's fun to swipe.
Yes.
It is like going through content, because every individual, how they personify themselves on Tinder is interesting.